on.
You should shut the door on the.
Okay, I'm going to give it like 30 seconds before I turn the mics on.
Sound good.
Hey, OG, you ready to take it back to the trap? Hey, had to step back, shawty. Can't see a real nigga in the field ballin'. Woo! Had to step back, shawty. Fucking up the re-up, nigga, we on it. Hey, had to step back, shawty. Can't see a real nigga in the field ballin'. Woo! Had to step back, shawty. Fucking up the re-up, nigga, we on it. Hey.
All right, we live.
What up, though? We live here at Dome City Radio Podcast.
You already know what it is. The Dome City Show.
Yes, sir. We got
Dome City Radio Show. Get it right.
Yeah, get it right.
Dome
You know who it
City
is.
Radio.
You know what we do.
We got a special guest in the house today. Special guest host for the last couple weeks, TC Top Class.
Oh,
TC Top
swag guy.
Class.
You already
So
know what
lit.
it is.
Big
You
up,
already know
TC.
it.
Big up, man.
What it do, man.
And our special guest today is our guest is going to be the internet. He got internet DJ.
Well, no.
Yeah. Well, no, worldwide now.
Okay.
Not just local, but worldwide.
Yeah, it's international. It's a fact.
International. So it's an international radio show.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine. Been friends for over 20, shall I say 30 years?
Yeah, it's been 30, man.
Woo!
Showing that sign of that age. man.
That was that like 3 decades now? No, I'm just
30 years. Yeah, 30 years.
Yeah, big up, Maya. Yeah, it's
Yeah. Noah Menard, y'all.
Thanks, man. Big up, y'all. Thanks for having me on. Big up, Steve.
A.K.A. Detroit Raver.
Yeah, AKA Detroit Raver. Got to give mad love to the Motown each and every time.
already.
Big respect to the Dome City crew for having me on. Much love, y'all.
For sure, man. For sure. So, yeah, we,
My live gonna look a little different tonight because I'm doing it from my tablet. And I'm celebrating my birthday, so I'm getting ready to pop another bottle.
Okay.
Oh,
Y'all
shit.
just seen
Yeah.
me live.
All right, now.
Yeah,
I know what
birthday
time it
vibes
is.
to my man Steve and Maya. Maya just had his birthday as well,
That's right.
so
yeah, my
right now.
birthday party was yesterday. Some of y'all tuned in live and seen it.
Oh, happy birthday, bro.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
Real talk. That's a
Yup.
big accomplishment. Like I told bro, made it to see another year.
Yeah.
And where we coming from is it's crazy.
Yeah,
You
you
know
got
what I'm
party
saying?
every
All
one.
right, RIP all the fallen soldiers from Pontiac, man.
Yeah.
That's and all the families, man, that's
Yeah.
going through the struggle right now,
Right,
man.
right.
Real talk, Pontiac, we need to unite, put the guns down, and definitely
Yeah.
look after one another. The fight is not against the city; it's against others. You dig? So
Right,
let's
right.
get to this money and stick together. You
Stick
dig?
together.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
With that note, I want us to do a moment of silence for a good friend of mine that just passed recently. A friend of mine, Cecilia. So if we could do a moment of silence for Cecilia, would that be dope? Thank you. I really appreciate Cecilia. Really, she was a great laptop, and she just recently died on me, man. And I'm like, why in the hell did you do like right now? You know what I'm saying?
Did I just give a moment of silence for
For a
a piece
laptop?
of
I
technology?
love that laptop,
Okay.
man. I really love that laptop. The motherfucker
Hey,
just
only
died
Jay
on me
boy,
and
hey,
shit.
but only Jay can get us to do something like that. You did, but
Yeah.
but
It was the perfect timing.
it was.
Now you playing with my
And he's
you
off,
playing
and
with my
look,
emotions.
and look, what you don't know is you about to get a whole hour of this. So I mean,
Whole hour of craziness.
okay,
I'm playing that though.
yeah, I know you did.
I wanted to do that.
I know you
though.
did.
That was
like,
not-
you know
I
what?
fell right into the trap.
I
with that.
walked right into it
What
too,
fucked up
TC.
is I just bought a battery. Like I just bought a new battery for it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got a new battery, and I like really like 5 days later the bitch died, and I'm like, damn, Cecilia,
What?
You couldn't wait. Rest in peace.
Pieces.
I mean, you just gotta love Jay, man. He is crazy, dog.
Be like that
Yeah,
sometimes.
for real. But man, so Stacks, what's been going on this weekend? How your birthday vibes been, man?
Good. Had a good birthday, man. Kicked it off last Sunday with a nice party.
Shout out
a little
everybody
bit.
came out, man.
Work schedule got in the way for me to do what I really wanted to do this week, you know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
still got to spend some time with the special people in my life and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying?
That's
And
That's what it's
got a
about.
lot of great birthday shout outs
That's
from
a
people,
fact.
so I'm good, man. Another
dope.
year blessed. 2018 being good to me. I'm
Yeah.
doing a lot,
Mm-hmm.
you know. New viral video out.
Yeah, talk about that,
The
man.
radio show is, you know what I'm saying? We doing numbers, man. And
Yeah.
it's been a good look.
So you and Jay got a sketch comedian. What is it?
Sketch
Comedy.
sketch,
Yeah.
Yes,
Where they can find that at, man? Where they gonna find that at?
Find it on YouTube. You can find it. Did you put it on your page too?
It's on my page.
Yeah.
It's on everything.
Check it out. It's funny.
Yeah,
I watched
YouTube
it a good 5 times. I couldn't believe they put
put it
this
everywhere.
together.
Yeah, remember, if you think it's funny,
Yeah.
be sure to share it.
Most
you know,
definitely.
likes only go
Yeah.
so far, people.
Share that.
You got to share it.
Yeah, and subscribe to them YouTube channels.
Yeah, show 'em some
Stop
love.
acting
Right.
so scary.
Right,
Like, you
definitely
know,
like and
come on,
subscribe.
man. Y'all, we got to support each other. You know
So
what I
Right.
mean?
everybody that's tuning in, man.
Believe that.
I'm trying to go live from somewhere else too. I'm live on Instagram too. So if y'all want to see everybody, go to my Instagram, DJ Stacks Money. That's DJ STACKZSMONEY, and y'all can see us all in the studio right here, right now.
Most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram, SWMGTC. I changed it. Swag God TC. That's all together. Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitter under DCME_TC. On Facebook, I am Top Class General.
Thanks for all the likes.
We out
everybody
here.
that's tuning in, that's tuning up.
Thanks for everybody tuning in.
Yeah, and where can they find you, Maya? What's them tags?
Yeah,
You got to
yeah,
shout
throw
out
it out.
them links.
Comedian
I'm
Jay
about to put up
Pauling.
another live video too.
At
'cause
Comedian Jay Pauling.
Yeah.
And
I'm just that conceited.
follow me on Jeremiah Pauling at on Facebook.
On the
At
Flake Book.
Comedian Jay Pauling. And
Yeah,
Noah,
definitely
where
the
we gonna
Flake Book.
catch you at?
Yeah, well, you can find my personal page.
All right, so-
My name's Noah Menard.
Live, y'all probably got 2 visions of me right now. Everybody that's following my live, so I got 2 lives going.
Hey, you lit. You definitely lit.
We lit.
I'm finna pop this bottle of Bel Air.
Off top.
That birthday business.
Already.
But yeah, man, if y'all want to get
Still
down with
celebrating,
the
still doing it. Last day
music,
of my birthday, still doing it, man.
Yeah, facts,
Having
facts.
fun.
stay on the party tip. You know what I mean? If you want to get down with the music that we do here at the Drum Bass Space, you can find me and all my reposts, all that podcast stuff at SoundCloud or Mixcloud.com/Detroit Raver. That's all one word. I'm in the business of reposting free music.
Facts.
Got to give it away for free because growing up, I didn't always have a lot of bread to throw down at the music. My stack was kind of not that great. I had like 6 CDs that I had in rotation, so
right.
it would be nice. I
Right.
thought to support the brothers and sisters who give away their music for free.
Yeah.
So check it out. Like I said, SoundCloud, Mixcloud.com/Detroit Raver.
I'm definitely gonna check you out. You know what I mean? Where? So what is it that you do? You push artists, or what is it? That you...
I'm a DJ and a promoter.
Okay.
Just getting into the production realm.
Okay.
But we run a little website and radio station, 100% commercial free, no bullshit, just music. Because I don't know about y'all, but I've been listening to radio since I was born, pretty much. I've been listening to music, and
Facts.
nothing pisses me off more than 11 minutes of commercials in between every 3 songs.
Okay.
And then it's only the same 3 songs hitting you back to back to back. You can flip a station and you hear the same shit in rotation.
So what you think about the music game
In the
right
interview
now?
Right now with
from
Noah
here?
Menard, he has his own podcast radio station.
Facts,
It's
facts.
nationwide, actually
Nationwide.
worldwide.
Worldwide.
International.
International radio station.
And he's talking with us about his radio station right now for y'all that just tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Drumbase.space. I
Yeah.
forgot to wear my shirt. I meant to bring. I knew my shirt was dirty though.
Yeah.
It had
That
some
means
white
you've been wearing it though.
Yeah,
You did?
Yeah, it had some white stuff on it.
It's okay. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a,
See,
yeah.
it's on my live.
Yeah. What
my
up,
live
though?
Tablet.
What up, though?
I can see the wall.
Everybody that can't
That
see-
wall look
everybody
good,
that's
man.
trying to look at my live
That
and
wall look
everything
good.
Like
That's what we look like.
that. In the video.
Oh no.
Yeah. So no, how did you
I'm
even
live
get
on like
the,
three of my sites.
How did you get the radio station
Twice
started?
on
though?
Facebook and on
How you get the radio
Instagram.
station started? Like, how did that even start?
Oh, man, I've been into the drum and bass and jungle game since like 97, 98, like right when I first got out of high school.
Right.
I used to go to raves all the time downtown, and
Yeah.
I mean, I lived down there in the weekends. You know, it was
Right.
awesome. The game has changed so much. Like as you you asked
yeah,
earlier,
raves.
TC.
Lights and
the
shit.
the music game, whether it be in drum and bass, whether it be in hip hop, rock and roll, you name it, wherever it's at, the game's a little twisted now, man. Everybody's
Yeah.
all about that money
Yeah.
and just playing
No
to
more
everybody
love.
else's tastes.
No more love, and it's no originality. You know
No,
what
it
I
ain't.
mean?
It ain't no
That's-
reason.
That's
You know what I
that's
mean?
the word, man. There's
Yeah,
no
no
original swag
original.
going on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I beg to differ on originality. There's originality, but originality is not what's
It don't
the
mainstream.
industry. It's
Dig
not
it,
mainstream.
dig it,
mainstream.
dig
Yeah.
it, dig it. I stand
mainstream.
corrected.
It's
I
not
stand
mainstream.
corrected.
It's
No, but you hit
Yeah.
it
I was
on
about
the
to say
right
that
point.
too. See, Aquarius to be thinking the same because I was thinking that same shit. It's no it's no originality on mainstream. It's like when we came up, it was like nobody sounded the same. You know what I'm saying? It was like Spice One, and it was like Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I'm saying?
KRS.
MCA, everybody had a different sound, and that was getting played on the radio. So you had like 69 Boys and shit. You know, you had Luke, and you had
the
booty
Beastie
music.
Boys.
But it was
We
Beastie
don't
Boys.
hear a lot of booty music.
But
We
it ain't a
don't
lot
hear
of booty music either.
None of that. They kind of tuned out, and I hate that they don't play a lot of Detroit techno no more. Like, come on,
Tell me
you know what I'm
about
saying?
it.
Like, what is we dance?
No,
we
no more house
not
music
even
like
dance.
that.
I grew up dancing in the club. Like, we don't even dance no more.
Well, I think
All they
that
do
the
is
game
this.
has changed.
Yeah, they looking too cold.
All they do
I
is
think the
this.
game has changed
Like,
because
seriously.
of you know, the era that we're in.
Right.
You know, all these guys like we talked about 2 weeks ago when we was in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
They be off this Molly and you know they be off these different
Right.
drugs, so
Them
they don't
Xans,
even want to
cuz.
listen.
Right, they too fucked up.
They don't even want to listen to the real music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what it is.
They just want to. They
Yeah.
just want to feel the beat. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They don't
Yeah.
want to hear the lyrics. Like lyrics is what lasts. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
Like,
what we
that's
came
true.
up off
It's
of.
the
Came
message.
up
It's
on,
the
yeah.
message,
It's
right?
the message.
You got to be talking about
Yeah.
something
But
to
it-
make it worthwhile
No,
and,
all you
and
hear is
memorable.
So right,
You know
so
what I'm
even if you don't necessarily got a message, like remember we had like Kid and Play, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
doing their party music and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Having
Yeah.
You know what I'm
fun.
saying?
Yeah.
That was enjoying yourself and
Have
everything like
fun.
that. But it's
Yeah, I
like
feel you.
now, all they talk about is drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Drugs,
all they talk
doing
about
drugs.
is drugs.
Violence.
Right.
Yeah.
The violence.
Not even selling them though. Doing
Yeah.
them though. Nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't even selling
We
them.
grew up
you
with, I grew up in the era where people talking about selling drugs,
Right.
and now my kids growing up in the era
Right.
where they talking about using drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
They used to
crazy.
be like, I got 10 bricks to sell. Now like, I got 10 bricks to snort.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Right,
wait a minute.
right,
now.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
did they-
How do you do
did-
that? How do you go from
Right. What did they
like
do
how
from
does the
clay,
culture
bro?
change that much
Right.
in such a short time?
The-
We talking about within a 10
20
maybe
years.
15-year span
Yeah.
that
Quick.
it went from we selling drugs, we holding down the block to we using drugs, we
Right.
partying, we dying and killing each other. They
Right.
making songs talking about I don't want to live no more.
Right,
I just
right.
want to die and all this depression
Right.
and all that.
You
What's
supposed to
really
pick
going
niggas
on?
up.
No, I mean, I do get sadness in music. You know, what I mean, there's
Right,
got to
right.
be
Oh, yeah.
real
Oh, yeah,
emotion has
definitely.
been the core that
Definitely.
caused any great music to be written. You know,
Gotta
whether
be there.
it's either great happiness
Oh,
or
yeah.
great sadness, joy or pain. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
That's
right,
where
right.
you get the ammo to write about.
Right,
you know,
right,
but
right.
now when we have, I think the big problem is that we have these empty. They're almost like false idols, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Steve said, we're praying to Zans and lean
Right,
and,
right.
and money and
Right.
it's like, man, and look at some of these cats out here. Let me touch on the fashion real quick, boys.
Skinny jeans.
Let's get there.
Hey.
Let's go there.
Skinny.
Only
go
reason I
there.
let them get away with the fashion because we let Prince and a few others get
No,
away
hell
with
no.
stuff for
No,
years.
let's go there.
Prince
Let's
he
go
had
there.
to cut out
It's got to
booty.
make
Come on,
sense.
dog.
He had to
Hey,
cut
look,
out
look, look.
booty.
I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
like
cut out
this.
booty.
I'm gonna tell you like
Tell him,
this. It's
TC.
got
But he was cold.
Listen.
Right.
If we're gonna talk about fashion, let's talk about that because that's a big thing, and that goes into hip hop music,
Doesn't it?
First of all,
Yeah, it
let's
goes
get
with the fashion.
let's
Talking
get
about
this
round,
understood.
fight.
Everything that these superstars do, you can't follow. I
No,
love the
no.
people like Jigga, different people that made their own lane and did their own thing, and you know what I mean. For a minute, you gotta look at it. When Jay-Z was wearing the button-ups,
Right.
everybody was wearing the
Everybody
button-ups.
had
Right.
Right.
You did what I'm
Cameron was
saying?
wearing
Pink. Everybody was wearing pink.
They
Yeah.
niggas-
You did what I'm
they had
saying?
the thuggest niggas out here
So
with
you got
pink
hip.
pinks out
So
here.
hip hop. So
Yeah,
hip hop.
Alta Cam for that. Alta
Yeah.
Cam in the
Yeah,
dip.
Yeah,
Pink
yeah. Oh
candy
yeah.
out
Oh
there.
yeah. Believe that.
Weird, hold on.
Niggas
Yeah.
out here look like cotton
When
candy
white
'cause
tee,
the
look.
camera on.
Hey,
I
man,
swear, but here's the
this
crazy part.
motherfucking
Here's the
camera.
crazy part. Here's the crazy part. With the white tee, let's go to the white tee situation.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was funny because they came out, the franchise boys came out with white tee. Then
Right.
these other artists
Right,
came
right.
out with black tee, pink tee,
Right,
red tee.
right,
It's
right.
like, wow.
Hold
You
on.
know,
I
and
ain't
it-
gonna say
and
the
it-
T.
and-
This is
Yeah.
mine. When 50 Cent came out and he was wearing the goddamn not the regular wife beater, but the A shirt wife beater.
Oh,
The bulletproof
yeah.
white beater.
Yeah.
The bulletproof
And
white
all
beater.
of them. You seen all the
Yeah.
thugs wearing
No,
them.
I ain't, not even the thugs. The hands bent was
Yeah.
wearing them.
Yeah.
Like,
That was
Facts,
really a
facts.
home top, nigga. That
Facts,
was really
facts.
a home top.
It was.
Come on,
You
man.
know,
Yeah.
but like I said, everybody just
I
can't
never
do
bought
the
an A
same
shirt. Just to
thing.
let y'all- I
Right.
never bought an A tank top.
Oh, no,
never in
me
my life.
neither.
Never,
And what-
never,
me
never.
neither.
What was funny
Never
about
wanted a bulletproof vest like 50 neither.
Yeah.
what was funny about
You just
white
can't follow
tees?
trends like that.
What was funny about white tees is like if you had on
Thank
white
you,
tees and
thank
blue
you.
jeans,
Yeah.
like,
Birthday
before it got
wishes.
popular,
Yeah.
you looked like that. People look down on you like
Yeah.
you was a piece of shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was
You know
gonna
what
say.
saying? Like,
That's what I was
like,
gonna
nigga,
say.
You got all you got is t-shirts and
Look
blue
at this
Hey,
jeans.
blue
but you
collar
wear that.
motherfucker.
But look, it was crazy because all you got to do is throw on that D or New York hat with that
Right,
fresh
right.
white tee
The same
and them fresh
tee.
Jabos and them fresh Force Ones. And
Right,
they
change
thought,
the game.
hey, look, they thought you was wearing a Gucci Louis Vuitton
Right.
outfit, but
Hey, we
took
couldn't
one
get away
layer.
with. We couldn't get away with. When I was coming up, you couldn't get away with wearing no tight ass jeans. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Couldn't get away with it.
Now it's a difference between.
Nut huggers.
You still
It's
can't
a
get away with
difference
it now.
between
Try and
skinnies.
run in a pair of tight ass
It's
jeans.
a difference between skinnies and straight legs. You dig? Let me put that out there. It's a difference. If you are wearing pants that you can see your damn whole body in, you shouldn't be wearing those. You did what I'm saying? If you got straight leg jeans, like, you know, a nice little cuff on your
Right,
jeans and
right.
stuff like that, that's acceptable. You did. But if I can see your socks and shit like that, you shouldn't be wearing that as a man. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You did.
You shouldn't be
So,
wearing jeggings.
You know what
out
I'm
here,
saying?
you
Teach
know?
his own.
Said
Yeah.
jagged.
You shouldn't be wearing jeggings
Facts.
out here, fellas. No
Facts.
jeggings, fellas.
Facts.
Yo,
You know,
the
that
jumper.
is not trendy.
Y'all see that jumper? That the
Oh,
jumper.
Oh,
My
man.
with the suspenders.
Oh
and the,
man,
Dog.
and a lot of and you know
What they
it's
call
crazy.
that,
Jogper. The jogper.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The
What's
jogper.
They call it a
A romper.
Rubber,
Yeah.
Come on now. And you know what's crazy is
A
I was
romper.
looking on Facebook. I'm checking out all the trendy things, you know, that definitely keep my eye going with the music and the clothes and stuff. And it was
Yeah.
like, y'all gonna wear a romper?
You
Like
wear
that's
a
something
romper.
that a woman wears. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
who does that?
That,
Oh,
that looks
Sarah?
that looks like something
Is
one of
that
those
Sarah?
old
Sarah got
weightlifting
a romper?
motherfuckers used to wear at the beach in the 50s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's up, Sarah?
Like
Talk
you
to us.
said.
So-
Shout out to Sarah, our engineer. man.
Hi.
Sound engineer, shout out to
So
Sarah.
when I was in Cuba, all of the military, they all wear rompers, like long pant rompers. And
Really?
let me tell you, they're the most intimidating. Like I used to think
It's
rompers
different,
were
though.
feminine, but like after seeing like how scary their military
Really?
is, they're
But
I
you
was
got-
like,
but there's a difference. There's the rompers, and then you have coveralls.
Oh,
the
maybe there's more of, like, a
coveralls is
jumpsuit
what
kind of thing.
Mechanics wear stuff like
Okay.
that. You know. So
well,
it's a difference.
it's close.
No, you
Oh,
cannot.
so Steve, you was
Did
in
they have,
the
did they have
Army, though, so
shorts?
they- so
Were they
Steve-
shorts?
We not
They
gonna-
were not
Did you have
shorts.
rompers?
We're not
That's
gonna start
what
They
this
were
shit.
pants.
Okay.
We're not
He
gonna
didn't
start
wear
the
the
J.
rompers.
The United
Jay, we're
States
not gonna start
military
this
does
shit.
not wear rompers. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
If you work in certain fields,
You
you,
reach-
do have a coverall.
Hey
but
Jay,
Oh.
it ain't
Father,
no- it
you're
ain't no
reaching the
romper.
day.
There
I'm
is.
going to cut you off already.
Wait, okay, so then what makes a romper a romper? Is it the shorts part?
No.
The shorts. It's the shorts
the
that make it
It's
a
the
romper.
it's the
shorts.
Okay,
It's
I'm not against.
It's like a
okay.
grown man onesie. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
thank you.
Without no
Because
legs.
Because I was gonna say
It's
the
like a
wrong
grown
thing.
man onesie.
I was gonna say the wrong thing. And look, and shout out to the people that are wearing rompers. Okay, if
y'all
that's what
got
you want to wear,
balls.
that's what you want to wear.
The
We're
old
not
pimps
gonna
wear them rompers.
They
They be
did.
Gucci and Louis Vuitton.
Come here,
and all
baby.
that. Remember that
Come here,
romper
baby.
Jerome had on?
Come here, baby.
Y'all remember the rapper Jerome? had
Man,
on?
Jerome,
And he did.
and he was a fool too, man.
Whole romper suit.
Hey, you got all I know is you got to be real secure in your manhood to wear that. So big up to anybody who can floss
I
that.
ain't
So
and
what
my
you think
manhood
on
wearing
another
a
note?
romper.
What you think about how it is? Like, what do you think is some keys to get into the game with trying to cross over for some of these artists that wanna get to the money but they don't know how to. You know what I
Getting to
mean?
the money.
I'm just saying, like, what is I guess the proper question that I'm asking you is, as a DJ, what is some trendy things that you think that an artist should do, or rap about, or
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, any artist in any case. I think.
Besides dope.
Yeah,
all
besides
that-
dope.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right,
what I was
right. I was gonna
asking.
say dope, money, guns. What?
Yeah,
I mean,
dope.
we already got the
Okay.
four.
Yeah.
of them.
Money, hoes.
But what would you like to hear from an artist? You know what I mean? If in this time
Go
of day.
ahead.
Less hoes and more dope.
That's
That's how we
Yeah,
gonna
no,
fix this.
more
Less
dope.
hoes and more
Everybody
dope.
loves a
dope
good
on
song about
Sundays,
drugs.
right?
Yeah. No dope on Sundays, no.
Did you end up checking that out?
Dope as shit.
Yes,
I listen to
Saha.
it in the shower.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Because I got a speaker that, but yeah, man.
Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, we're gonna
back
chop it
to
up. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Things that anybody can do to be trendy, I think, is to not be trendy. Do your own fucking thing.
Right, right,
100%. Don't. I mean, it's okay to have influences. There's a difference
Oh, yeah.
between
Talk that.
idolizing
Talk that.
and
Right, right.
and being inspired by.
Yes,
it.
talk
You know what
that.
I mean?
Right,
Talk
right.
that.
If you constantly take something that you heard and you liked and just rechew it, rehash it, and then regurgitate it.
Yes.
You're not an original
I
person.
like him.
You're not an original
I like him.
person.
But that's music.
And it's been
That's
30
music.
years, right?
Because you have
okay.
cover songs, and then you have people that redo
I like
people's
that.
songs
Right.
and all that. But my thing
He's
is
going to be
it's
my
like,
new best friend in a minute.
You could be.
We gonna hook up, TC.
You
Oh,
could,
right,
look,
right.
you could be
Yeah.
independent. You can have some of the greatest music,
Yeah.
but you might have to do. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do that song and dance to get. You know what I'm saying? To get the recognition.
Sure.
Facts.
Well,
And
natural.
Facts.
that's what a lot of the kids want. They want the recognition. They want to be
Instant
discovered.
gratification.
Facts.
So they'll
Right.
do the song and dance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To get on.
Right. But
Yeah.
I mean, again, another thing is, the second thing
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Okay.
as opposed to that, is you got to put in the time, man. You're not always
That's
just going to
it.
blow up.
That's it.
You know what I
We
mean?
and me and
And
Stacks
that-
was just
right,
talking
right.
about that on the way here. You know, shout out to everybody that's on their grind and doing their
Right,
thing. But you know, it's not instant gratification. You're not gonna blow up tomorrow off
takes
one
time.
song. It takes time. It
Takes
takes
time.
money. You know what I'm saying? I was just sitting with a chick about 2
But
days
you
ago,
can't tell that to
telling
the
her.
kids that's out here that's blowing up off social
And
media.
that and that's where the
And
drugs.
And it's
But see, that's
basically-
where the
it seems
drugs
like
come
it's-
in.
Oh, but you got some of these kids like DDG,
Yeah.
social media. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When
Oh,
these
yeah.
kids are making thousands of dollars, they literally making like what I make in a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And then not
saying?
in the
Off social
show.
media in a
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
You can't tell them, oh, they gotta wait, they gotta take this path. Everybody's path is gonna be
It's different.
different.
Facts.
Natural.
Everybody's
That's
path
true.
is gonna be
Facts.
different.
Facts.
But the thing about it is they gotta have some integrity in their music.
Yeah.
That's
A lot-
the
you know
word.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the thing, and that's what a lot of
Right,
people get
right.
caught out on. It's like you ain't no gangster, or you ain't never did this, and you ain't did that. So, you know,
Yeah, where's the
people-
where's
Well, what you
the
gotta
it's
talk
not
about.
it's not plausible.
Yeah.
You know
Right,
what I mean?
right,
right,
right. Yeah.
But the
Nobody's
thing
buying
is
it.
though, but a lot of people don't understand. Like you can go back to Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, NWA, all of that. They weren't out in the streets doing none of the stuff they was talking about.
Nah.
This is stuff that they seen going
Facts.
on in
Right,
their
right,
neighborhood.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Like they said, like in the movie, they was just like we wrote basically Eazy-E's life.
Yeah.
Basically, it was like we basically was just talking about what you do.
Yeah.
And then they was like, we need you to rap this because you do this.
Do this.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We want to be the rappers. You the real street guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
He
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
really
Believe
rap
that.
So you
that
can-
good.
No.
Right.
He,
No.
was, he was the worst rapper
Yeah.
amongst
Facts.
them.
But
Facts.
that made that transition. That's how street
Yeah.
dudes went
Yeah.
from being street dudes to being rappers.
That was part of
Believe
the
that.
integration
Right.
of the street and the music.
Because you
Yeah.
had to filter your drug money somehow.
Yeah.
You needed
And that was the
outlet.
cover up. So I mean, you know, you gotta and
need
and,
an
that, and
outlet.
going back to what I was
Now
saying, you
you
know,
can see who I am
I just be looking at it from a standpoint like, you know, me even being in the music industry, I'm looking at it like
I'm not
it's
famous.
a difference. Well, I'm looking at it as an independent artist. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Me
right.
being in the
Right.
music industry, you know,
Right.
it's one of those situations I feel displaced. Sometimes I feel like, man, the music that I be making, it's like, well, dang, you know what I mean? I have a lot of fans, but at the same time, too, I wish that music would go back to how it was. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
You know,
right.
because
Okay.
it's no more filter. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
And
a
that's
lot
the
of
thing, right.
bull. You
It's
know what I
like,
mean? They
'cause
letting a
anybody
lot
can
of
do
stuff
it.
too.
Yeah,
You know
right,
what I
right.
mean?
And TC, you just
Right.
touched on
That's
something
what
that,
it's
that
not.
I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Is
saw
that
that.
Steve Stack said integrity.
Yeah,
Now I'm
facts.
gonna touch on another itty.
Yeah.
Which is longevity.
Yes.
Right.
Now, in order to make, now you can blow up overnight. You can blow up.
Keyword.
You can blow up
I
overnight.
like him.
Longevity.
I like him.
And you can
a lot.
make mad
Homie,
bread
brother. It's my brother.
real quick.
Yeah.
You can come up and make them thousands and thousands every month. But the question is,
Hey,
how
I might
long
rather
can
be
you
a one-hit wonder
maintain?
these days?
How
boy.
can you
I just want the
maintain
money.
that level of success
How long can you do
Yeah.
that shit?
I just want the
How-
money.
until those same critics, them same people that come out the woodwork saying, "Oh, you wasn't in the streets. Oh, you wasn't doing this. You didn't sell no dope. You ain't kill nobody. You ain't." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Until that
Yeah.
falls back on them, and that longevity is crushed.
Yeah.
Unless they come up with another itty, like we
Right.
talked about before,
Right.
originality.
Yes,
Originality,
and
right.
I love that because
Yeah.
a lot of these artists, like you see, like designer and all of these people,
They
you don't
mimic
see
what they
them.
see.
You
Right,
you know,
right.
you got the Lil Pumps out here. You got the Uzi Verts. Like I ain't gonna lie, like Uzi has lasted that year out, but it's like and even what's the other one? Lil Yachty. They've been on tracks, on hot tracks.
Right.
But at the same time, too,
Right.
how long do they have?
How long do they
You know what I
have?
mean? Because when it boils down to it, you got the J. Cole's, the Kendrick Lamars,
Right,
the ones
right.
that's hopping
big
on
crits.
hip-hop, reggae,
Right, right.
doing all of this different music,
Right,
and their
right.
longevity. You could see it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They got them there 3, 4, 5 years in the game,
Yeah.
which is versus these guys you letting them in, they making millions just like K-Dot
sir.
and all the rest
Right,
of these
right.
people,
Yes, sir.
and they're not going to be longevity.
Nah, they
So
ain't
where
got
do
that
you?
longevity.
So
When
I
the
guess
Nia
my
show come back
question.
on?
So I guess my question is when do we
said,
separate
when
that?
is Nia
You know
show
what I'm
I mean,
coming
saying?
it's up to people, to the artists. Like the artists themselves got to be the one that's like, they got to make that decision to be like, either you gonna be the one who's gonna be doing this for a long time, because some people don't look at it like
trying.
a longevity. Some people look at it like, I'm gonna get in, get out, and do what they do.
Yeah.
But the ones who gonna have that longevity is gonna be first off, they're gonna be the
Don't do me like that.
people that's better at it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be the Jay-Z's. They're
The
gonna be the
Nas's.
Nas's. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's gonna be the fucking Ghost Faces.
Yeah, the
it's gonna be, you know what I'm
Method
saying,
Mans,
the
Reds.
Meths, the
Yeah.
Reds. It's gonna be them dudes
Dipsets.
that's been dope
Shout
for
to Meth,
over, you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah.
Shout
Still
to Meth.
killing
Oh
them.
my
Yeah.
God.
Still killing them, right?
I seen him on the sway in the morning the
Yes.
other day.
Wasn't
Oh
he
my
playing?
God.
He wasn't
Him
playing.
and Black Thought just
Yeah.
slayed it.
Listen,
I was
Black
like, oh my
Thought.
God.
Woo.
I was like,
And
oh
did you
my
see him
God.
on Funk Flex though?
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe
Okay,
it
Funk
was,
Flex.
it was maybe it was Funk Flex or Sway in the morning.
Yeah,
I don't remember
okay.
what it was, but it was Meth.
Yeah.
It was Meth and Black Thought,
Yeah.
and them cats
Oh
went.
my God.
Man.
Don't they
really?
just
At
restore
the
that
same
feeling?
time?
Same time, dog.
They just restore that
Oh,
feeling, bro.
man.
You know what I mean? And,
This
and,
what we need. Black Thought,
Yeah.
Nas, and Royce Fab now need to do a fucking track together.
Yo.
Bring Mos in there too. Look, I get Mos in there. I got
Mos
love.
Def?
I got love for
On the
Mos.
same
Yeah,
track?
Mos
On
Def
the-
is
on
nice.
the same-
I like
oh,
Mos
yeah,
Def.
Yeah, but see, most he'll change the whole track and make it that whole track
ain't
conscious.
Make
no
the
good.
whole thing.
Conscious.
Hey,
Niggas
Black-
do the
Black-
hook.
See, I like
Yeah,
and
we
see,
gotta
yeah,
go right.
Black
Black
Thought.
Thought, though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. You said Nas.
Ain't no good.
Nas, Royce.
No, see,
Raekwon.
but see, I don't know, cause Royce here get to going in a
Yeah,
different
Black Thought.
direction, but
It's
he's
all
nice
good.
on a bar for bar tip. But I think if we keep it Nas, Mos Def, and Black Thought, you got me. You got me.
You gotta
You
have
got
Royce
me.
on there.
No,
You gotta have Royce on there.
You might
Look, Royce is
you might
nice.
could put Joe
Royce-
Budden in there.
Royce,
Maybe so. I would
Mike-
even
Mike
take Joe
could
Budden.
put Joe Budden.
Look, let me tell you why.
They need to just do a collab on album.
Listen,
We
let me
keep
tell you
adding
why.
niggas. They
Let
on
me
one
tell you why,
track.
bro.
Nigga,
Let me-
we need to
Look, well, let me tell you why. I like Joe Budden because Joe Budden can talk conscious.
tell him-
That's
yeah.
how he kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
came into
Oh,
the game.
yeah.
That first album
You know
of
what I'm
his was
saying?
cold.
Yes,
Classic.
we talked
That first
about
album
this.
was classic. Oh,
We
yeah,
talked
that
about
first
this.
album was classic.
So
It
it's
changed
like
the
you
game.
got to understand when it boiled down to the
Right,
music
right.
part, it's got to mesh, and that's another thing. Stop getting on tracks with artists because they hot.
Right, right.
Make the music, have
Right,
fun
right,
with it.
right.
Have
You
fun
dig what
with
I'm
it.
saying?
Right,
You
right.
don't know what it could be overnight. You dig what I'm saying? So
What else is-
that's what it is.
What else we got going on? Because we ain't discussed nothing else that happened in the week. We had like Grammy nominations
Grammy
going
Okay.
nominations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Monique
saying?
going in on
Oh,
Oprah.
yeah.
I didn't
Monique,
even
all
see
type
none
of-
of that, man. I've been
I
so
don't
busy.
know what the hell
Sex dolls, all type of shit. We talking about sex
Man.
dolls.
to come
Man.
in on the live.
The same.
Yeah, ladies, look out. The sex dolls are coming.
Hey, look,
I
Sex
mean,
dolls.
and
Oh,
I
we
had
talked
seen
about
that.
sex dolls last week
We
too.
did.
Oh, and I ain't gonna go
That's
back
We
there.
ain't talking
That's-
about the kids' sex dolls, which I don't really.
But,
Man, that's crazy.
that's crazy.
Oh my
What do you
god.
expect?
I mean, but I had seen the ones that you were talking about.
Yeah.
They're just making the
They
bodies
thick
now.
as hell though. They thick to the mother.
I'm not about to play with Jay.
Hey, them motherfuckers thick.
Never
I ain't
mind.
gonna
Hey,
lie.
let's go to a whole
Them
nother
motherfuckers
conversation
tough.
because
But
Jay
hold
goes.
up, hold up.
You can go off on sex dolls for an hour.
Oh, my God.
Right quick.
Young perv.
Here's the thing.
The bacon.
They look good and all this shit. They sexy in the motherfucker. But I'm gonna tell you like this: you gotta realize when people buying these sex dolls, what you are actually doing
I
is
can't
you
hear
buying
you.
a paraplegic.
In my ear.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just let off up in there and just let it sit there. You got to clean this bitch. You got to shampoo her hair. You got to keep her hair up. You got to make sure she's smelling right. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
man.
You just bought you a whole new responsibility on the low.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? She can't get up
Facts.
and wash her own coochie out.
Facts.
She can't douche herself.
I'm
and shit
not
like
about to
that.
play with
she
it.
gotta get a water hose and some alcohol, get up in there, clean that shit out.
In the latex
You just
girl's
bought a
defense,
whole-
at least you
you
can't
bought a
spend your money and yell at you.
responsibility,
Yeah, let's say it one more time.
Hey, like I said, in
Cleaning
the
your
old
sex
girl, in the
doll
latex girl's
after
defense,
you
at least you can't
had
spend your
sex.
money and yell at you.
Nah,
Yeah.
No,
And you
this
said
is
that
fine.
last week, but I'm
Nah,
gonna tell you like
nah, I
this.
ain't mad at it. Though.
No, I'm
just
gonna
saying,
tell you
let's
like
do a
that.
little bit more.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if you're out there paying $2,500, $3,000 on that
Jeez.
you just need to just stop, dog. You can spend that on a real woman,
That
dog.
is extreme.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's a lot
you
of
can
hookers.
spend that on a
Hold on.
real woman, dog.
It's
A lot of
cats spending that
prostitutes.
on real women. And they ain't getting no sex at all.
Man,
so-
stop
Yeah,
playing,
that
bro.
is true.
It
That
is.
Hey,
true.
stop playing,
This nigga
man.
out here
dates.
spending
Oh,
$25,
Oh,
$35.
shit. Hey,
Hey, we can do a
hey,
whole
shout out
thing.
to hey,
Them niggas get
hey,
a kiss on the forehead.
hey,
Right,
shout out to
right.
all of them
Like,
that's
thanks, sugar
doing that.
daddy.
Out here feeding the shit out
You
these
know what I'm
bitches. They
saying?
ain't getting nothing.
Nothing.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
take that 25.
Shout out to
That's
them
the nigga
sponsors.
that need the sex
But you
doll.
got, but
Yeah.
hold on, you got,
The
Facts.
adult sex
We
doll,
can't-
Yeah,
child
facts.
sex doll.
Facts,
but
facts.
you gotta look at it from both sides.
Yeah. Hold on, wait a
I'm
minute.
listening.
Who
I'm
is
listening.
this?
Go ahead.
She ruled in the show. He still ain't saying shit the
Hold
whole
on,
show.
hold on. This
He over here looking at this woman. He said nothing the whole show.
stay off my line. Anyway, what's going on?
He ain't said shit the whole show. He ain't said
Hey, you know-
no
Hey, you can't be
conversation.
interrupting my viewers, dog.
Look, now he got viewers. He got his own talk
viewers,
show.
dog.
We in the middle of a
Look,
show,
we
though,
got
you
our
know
own
what I'm
show.
saying?
We got
Right,
our own
he
show. Look, this the
You
Dumb
see the hate I
City.
go through?
This the Dumb
You
City
see
slash
that?
Stack show.
Hey, man.
No, we gonna hear from
Hey,
your
if y'all don't
viewers.
shut up,
Right.
I can't hear the
Let's hear
question.
from your viewers.
Okay. See, that's what she's saying. Shut the hell up, one at a time. Raise your hand.
Okay, thank you. We
See?
appreciate it.
I know, one big clusterfuck.
But anyway, man, like the whole sex doll thing, I think that it is definitely, we need to give that up. Like the people that's buying into it, just buy it and keep it off Facebook and social media because I'm tired of looking at it for real. You dig?
But they also got the sex doll for women. So what's that saying about women as well? You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
we're not
It ain't
gonna
just
get into
men.
that.
It's not just men
Yeah,
that have
they didn't
sex
have
dolls.
sex dolls
They
forever.
got sex dolls for women.
They didn't have sex dolls forever.
But we know women done had toys forever.
So
but
we not about to
talking
get into
We
that.
talking about a whole body,
Let
nigga,
'em.
with a motherfucking dong
Let
that you
'em.
can't even compare with. That motherfucker like ludicrous big. You
That's
seen the
okay.
fucking videos?
Yeah.
and
That nigga
shit
cut.
That's okay.
On,
That nigga cut.
Yeah.
on
He
Facebook.
rich.
You
So,
looking
yeah.
at that shit like, dog.
Yeah. So let them.
I don't know no woman that can take that much, dog.
That is a
Hey,
big
sorry,
dick.
bro.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like
That shit
this.
look like a sword.
Whatever freaky shit they got going, let them have that freaky shit. I don't care
If
about
y'all,
it.
hey, if
You
y'all
dig?
women out here riding on swords and shit, we ain't got a chance. I'm just saying.
Shout to the size queens.
Already.
That sword can't pay no bills, though.
Okay.
That sword
That's
can't
it.
pay no
Well,
bills.
Hey, if she got $2,500 to
Yeah.
buy in a
All
14-inch pipe penis, she can afford to pay the
All
bills.
these sex
Okay.
dolls
Okay.
they putting on
That's
real.
social media everywhere. Every time, like you on Facebook now, you scroll through, you know how you see the advertisement.
Yeah.
Like it be a sex doll. You scroll down, sex doll laying there like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just dick swinging. You like, dog, I don't want to see that shit. Like,
I put that
As
up.
advertisement,
like
though. I
show
mean,
me
they're
the
paying for
women
that
one.
shit.
I don't want to see the men. Show me the women doll.
But guess what? The women is gonna pay more for them sex dolls than the guys is.
They probably are.
You want to know why?
'Cause it
Because
vibrates.
of the women. Because we went back
He
to this.
said 'cause
We
it
got to go back. No, let's go back to what we were talking about when it had something to do with the woman on woman contact. Instead of dealing with a man, instead of dealing with a woman, they'd rather deal with that man that ain't gonna say shit. It just,
Same as-
and it's the same situation with us. You know what I mean?
But
So,
they
I
might
mean,
want
I mean,
more.
it might be a nut or orgasm or whatever, but it
Right.
ain't the real deal.
It ain't the real
It
deal.
ain't.
Yo,
It
but-
ain't.
yo,
But
but
I'm
there
just
are-
answering the question. You know what I mean?
There are definitely people who feel a real connection to their dolls or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen some shit on Facebook the other day that just about killed me.
Yeah.
My man was like 30-something years old, living in his dad's house.
Oh, yeah.
Having his name was Dave Cat or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
All right, bro.
I think I saw that.
Man was
seen
rubbing her feet, talking about how he's lonely and it's nice to just come home to her and feel something.
Some people ridiculous.
Oh my God! There's
And
a
he looked gay, though. That's
there's
the
a
fuck-
serious
yeah, he
detachment
looked gay as
ever
hell.
since I was wanting to say this about the whole sex doll thing and the detachment of people in their relationships is that now that we got social media, cats don't know how to talk to each other anymore. So
No.
since everybody, all you had to do to get some pussy was slide into somebody's DMs
DM,
and talk
facts.
some game.
Facts.
People don't know how to talk to each other anymore. You
Facts.
can't remember what
Hey,
y'all
but
remember
a
a
lot of-
telephone?
hey, but-
remember getting numbers?
Yeah.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah. Facts.
Kids don't know that shit.
Hey,
Facts.
but look, people don't want to talk on the phone no more.
No.
Everybody want to text you. Like you call somebody, they be like, "What up, though?" They be like,
Text
"Text me."
Yeah,
Like,
just
what?
call
Like,
me back.
dog, I'm not finna text you like a whole conversation.
Like it's not gonna happen.
My thumbs
that
get
boys
tired.
the
Like,
shit
you
out
don't
of me.
You don't know if I'm trying to be romantic or not because you don't hear my voice
And
or
I-
nothing. You just
Right.
see the text messages. And
It
shit.
boy the shit out of me because I be
gotta
doing
use
too much
emojis
shit.
to let you know how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Eggplant, squirt, squirt, squirt.
Right.
Look, smiley face with the big ass hearts in the eyes and shit.
You gotta, you gotta get creative to the motherfucker
Yeah.
with the emojis to show a girl that you care about her.
But
Yeah,
like
to
a
act
nigga like
right.
me,
About you.
a nigga like me, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna lie. I can't be sitting up
Hey.
there texting the whole conversation because I'm too busy. My mind is too much going
Right,
here,
it's too
doing
much
this,
shit.
gotta
That's-
do this,
I
gotta
need
do
to
that.
say
Let's
one
talk.
thing.
You
That's
dig?
why they got
Yeah.
160
One
characters.
question.
If
Yeah.
you can't say it that fast, don't say it.
Period.
Right.
Facts.
I'll
I
be
got
there
one
at
question,
5.
though.
Facts.
Who made the eggplant the emoji for men? Like, why we couldn't have something else? Why,
I guess
why
they could have
why
used the
the
banana,
eggplant?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A banana,
Yeah.
carrots.
I ain't
don't
knocking
know.
the eggplant
Somebody
because the eggplant look nice.
My
You
shit
dig?
don't look like no eggplant.
I'm just saying though.
I'm just
Look nice. You
saying.
dig?
True. You got a pickle on there. They got a cucumber.
Right, you know what I'm
Cucumber.
saying?
Hey,
You
yes.
know what I'm saying?
Brothers can choose any
Same,
phallic
same,
object
same.
they want. They can choose any one.
That
Hey,
shit
man.
crazy.
Hey,
Beezy,
like I
what up
said,
though?
But what be killing me
some of them
is
bees that was good.
they got these
Chick
all, you know,
Beezy.
while motherfuckers is doing all these texting and doing all this shit. You wanna call a motherfucker. I forgot what I was about to say. I forgot what I was about to say. It was
Too much drink.
no, it was the damn eggplant shit that threw me off because
I don't even
y'all
like
was right.
eggplant.
That shit fucked me up. The whole eggplant shit fucked me up. I was like, damn, what the hell? Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. But
Whatever.
people don't
What
wanna-
are y'all talking
Don't
about?
want
over
don't
there?
want to talk no more. They don't want to talk no more. They want to sit up here and text you and shit like that.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like
This ain't
is
girl
what I was about
talk.
to
It's a
say.
bunch of
Yeah.
guys.
This is what I was about to say. Like, how is you supposed to let
What
a chick
would
know
y'all
you
want to
really-
hear us talk about?
How is you supposed to get in the mood with a bitch through text message? She can't hear
Denzel,
you lower your voice.
Montel.
You know what I'm saying?
Who
You know how
the
niggas
baby
lower their
daddy
voice.
is?
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Try to,
baby.
you know how you gonna really know how I'm really trying to get up in there right now? I done put on the Barry White.
Y'all want us to do some pregnancy tests?
I can't put on the Barry White through text message.
Who the
You know
baby
what I'm
daddy?
saying?
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
ratchet TV.
Nah, you need to talk to a motherfucker, man.
Facts.
You need to speak to him.
So what y'all think about this
Hear that
whole?
baby voice,
What y'all
all
think
that
about
shit.
this whole government thing? They shutting it down.
Don't get me started,
It's
bro.
happened.
happened.
What's going on?
It's
What's up?
happened. It's happened before. The government done shut down before.
I heard it
It's
with
nothing
Obama.
new. It's nothing new, man. People have their own agendas, and they want to make sure that their agenda is addressed rather than the needs of the people. That's how it always go down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well,
And
flat
that's,
out.
It's
and
the
that's
haves,
a sick
It's
situation.
the haves and the have-nots.
Right. It ain't Republicans and Democrats. It's the rich and the poor.
Yeah,
bro.
so
Right,
you
right.
see, and I just had
And
this
I'm the
conversation
latter.
with my mom at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I said, you know, it just kills me that you even would even think about even trying to go Republican, being where you're from. But that's all other situation.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, man. You
I'm
see,
not even gonna get into that.
yeah,
you know what I
the
mean?
politics game is
can't even
fucked
pay
up because
attention.
everybody is tired of the picking one of the, or the least evil. You got to pick the
Yeah.
lesser evil. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Even
Why can't we
so.
just get a good person for once?
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't even think we would have did good if we would have got Hillary.
no. I ain't saying that,
No,
bro.
not really.
Yeah.
Oh no, we be in World War III already.
Yeah, facts.
It's like she had something to prove if she would have gotten office. You know what I'm saying? Trump just
Yeah.
an idiot.
That's what I was telling my mom. I'm like, his viewpoints and his thought process is dumb.
Man, is
you
a
want to talk
racist.
about, and then the immigrants. If we're gonna talk about the immigrants, that's one thing. Okay, get them people that don't have a green card. I'm not even gonna lie. They need
Right.
to get the hell
White
out of here.
people are
You did
immigrants.
what I'm saying? But I'm also gonna say,
people are immigrants.
but I'm also gonna say in the same token, you know, at the same time, if you're here
nails
and they've
glowing.
been and you've been here. You know, I feel like they do
Your
deserve a
fingernails
chance to
glowing.
get themselves together.
Like I
Oh, yeah,
can
they
see
got
it.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
shit
Because like my
together.
mom was
Yeah.
telling me, there was a situation where it was a guy, he had to go ahead and go back to Mexico because he had to split away from his family anyway. And it was just
Should I not
disheartening
look at you?
to
It's
listen.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, to listen to that. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
Right,
too,
right.
I'm just looking at it like from a standpoint, they take all our jobs, dog. You know
No,
what I
that's
mean?
not true.
Hold on, hold
They
on.
do.
I disagree.
They do.
Hold up.
Nah,
Who
that ain't
took
Cause let me
jobs?
tell you why. Let me
Niggas
tell you
is
why.
not taking
No,
jobs.
let me tell you
Niggas,
why.
I'm too
That-
good for that job.
But
Nah,
here's the
niggas
thing.
is not
Here,
taking
let me
jobs,
say what
bro.
I'm.
Niggas
Go ahead.
niggas
Go.
supposed
Let
to make
TC finish.
$100,000
Let me say what
Let
I'm
him
gonna
finish
say.
his thought. Let him
Motherfuckers-
finish his
let me
thought.
say
I want to
what
hear
it
where
is.
he's going.
Hey,
I want to hear
let
where
me
he's
say
going.
this. Let me say this.
No.
You can pay a Mexican a little bit of nothing for them to work. and
How many Mexicans?
But I'm just saying, listen,
Mexicans?
Mexicans, they stand all in one house. They
Some do.
painting and
Some do.
on top of houses.
TC
And,
top class.
no, this is real talk though.
know.
When you see
Some do.
when you go to the local gas stations,
Yeah.
you see paint. They got the same outfit that they wore 3 times that
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
You dig what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
That they've been wearing. So it's like they know how to get money. So Trump is looking at it like, hey, y'all gonna get this bridge card. Y'all going to have 6 people in the house. Y'all gonna take all these people money. I need y'all out of here if y'all can't speak English, and I can't knock them for that. You dig what I'm saying?
I can knock them
here's
for
I
that
can't.
because the whole thing is if brothers was doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying?
But we're not.
Hold on, but we used to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We think we too good
We
for
used
that.
to
now.
all
Yes.
we used to all live in
So who
big
problem
mama.
is that?
Hold on, we used to all live in Big Mama house. You know what I'm saying? Mama and Daddy
Yep.
didn't have a house. Grandma passed that house down in the family. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right,
granddaddy
right.
or somebody like that.
Mhm.
Now the thing about it is that I don't knock them for wanting a better life for their family and coming
Exactly.
over here trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
they working. We not saying they coming over here living off shit.
That's
They
what I like to
motherfucking
hear.
Working.
That's
what
I
like
You
to
know what
hear.
I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
if you got people that want to come to this country and work just like we want to work, you know what I'm saying?
Let
then
them
that's
do it.
cool.
Let them
Let
get
it
it.
work.
Mhm.
You know what
Because-
I'm saying? Because there are some jobs that I might feel like are beneath me
Yeah.
that they might do. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If I want to do the job that they doing as well, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the pay
Right.
and benefits is right.
But it goes
Yeah.
back to the reason what I'm saying is that the minorities, and I'm not even gonna just talk about the Mexicans, but we really hitting on them is that they don't know how to speak a lick of English. So the ones that don't know how to speak a lick of English, they're gonna work with their brothers, their
you
sisters.
don't know
And
how
they're
to
gonna-
speak Spanish.
But it's not about that though,
How?
because when you come here, you don't have to learn that they have to know our conversation, our dialect. They have to
should
know.
know.
They
They
have to
should
know
know.
that.
This ain't even
You
our
know what I'm
native
saying?
language.
Yeah,
so,
but-
you know
But
yeah,
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying,
saying?
you get too deep into
Yeah,
the
but
situation.
bear in mind, a lot of these guys.
English
just
is English.
discriminative,
No,
and
I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
All right, hold
Gotta
up.
No.
learn English.
Hey.
If they want to work for
Well,
me.
when you have to read
You
and
know what I'm
write,
saying?
when you have to read and write, and you're talking to
You know what I'm
a
saying?
Mexican person,
Yeah.
and they don't know how to listen
Right.
or understand what you're
Right.
saying, that pisses you off. Then
Right.
they
It
gotta
piss
bring
you
in.
off because you ain't got no patience.
Hold up, hold
Right,
up,
bro.
hold up. In other countries, let's talk about just real quickly, like over in Norway and Iceland, and
Yeah.
all these places, they speak like 4 languages on
Four
average.
languages,
Facts.
Right.
Okay,
And we only speak
just
one.
because
Yeah.
we are an ignorant nation who
Yeah.
thinks that English is all that we can,
Right.
that everybody
Yep.
should adhere to us. How come we don't speak 4 languages?
Right.
How come
Fact.
they ain't teaching us
We look
German
dumb
and Japanese?
whenever we go
and
out.
we only got to take
Because
one.
we always trying to make everybody conform to what we
do.
want.
Right.
Well, that's how it
But
is.
you
the way
stay in
it
the
is. It's
United
the American
States.
way.
Right,
It's the American
right.
way.
No
But
matter,
still-
but if you
still.
go to another country, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta go
gotta
deal with theirs.
When they're wrong.
Right, but I'm just saying, when you go to another country, they may speak English, Spanish,
Dutch.
yeah,
Yeah,
they,
right.
they speak
French,
4 or
yeah.
5, so
They
they can
speak
fuck
4 or
with you
5.
on any different level.
Any different level.
So we can do the same thing here.
But we choose
Spanish,
not to.
Spanish
Right,
is
which
the
is
only-
crazy. How
Yeah.
come? How come we shun intelligence? How come we shun that interaction between? Because
It's the laziness.
we sure, we got it
It's-
good.
It ain't,
Yeah,
we
laziness.
got it
what
real
it
good.
is.
It ain't
It's like-
laziness. We haven't
right.
we haven't made that. We haven't made it. We haven't made the demand for it to where, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, you have to learn these foreign languages when you in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, other countries, their kids are going to school at 2 and 3 years old.
But them kids know the language.
They're-
They know 4 languages.
They know
By the
That's
time
what
they're
I'm
in
saying.
junior
That's
high.
what I'm saying.
Right.
We treating our kids like they can't learn or they got a handicap or something like
That's
that.
why we put them in fucking
And we
tablets
haven't
all
tried.
day. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
It's
We
because
put
they
them
that's
in
what I'm
alone.
saying.
tablets all
The
day,
average-
fucking get my
depending on-
phone. That's why they
Little
goddamn dumb
baby,
as
get
hell.
your ass
Okay,
on.
look.
Right, yeah, that's why.
I'm over here smoking
Okay,
this
look,
joint.
we got
in the United
I'm
States.
coming up with this music.
Yeah.
in the United States, depending on when your birthday is, your child may have to wait till they're 4 years old to go to preschool.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Preschool.
Right.
Now,
Right.
most parents in America work 9 to 5s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the time to educate your child. You trying to put them in daycare.
Yeah, much-
you got to pay
right.
for
Much
daycare.
less homeschool the child the way it should.
Daycare
Right.
is not really doing anything for your child. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying? They
facts,
might
facts.
teach them ABCs 1, 2, 3s, but they not educating your
Right.
child.
So, the problem then becomes, why is the American education system so bogus?
Because
They don't teach us
because it went from being free education to a corporation. That's why.
There
That's
you go,
why.
Stacks.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go,
why.
Stacks.
Yeah.
He
When
knows.
education, when education was free, you know what I'm saying, it was value.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't look at it as, you're like, look, I got the opportunity to go and study in front of some of the best scholars in the nation. You know what I'm saying? Now that you got to pay for this, you like, I got to pay for this shit?
Yeah.
Tell me that's not
Hundreds of thousands of
discriminative
dollars?
Yeah.
to the people. Like living in Oakland County, we are
Facts.
one of the most economically imbalanced counties in the entire
And you know it's
fucking
gonna be
nation.
like that for
One
the
of
next
the richest
15
still.
to 20 years.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're
We're still
super
one of the
rich
It's
richest.
gonna be like that.
on the
But
books.
economically
On the
imbalanced.
books.
On the
But-
books, we're
but-
super rich. But how much? But we suffer from poverty.
Yeah, we're
all
gonna
over the place.
We're gonna suffer. We're gonna suffer. You want to know why? There's a lot of teachers that's not out here that care anymore.
No, it
And-
ain't even that.
I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not
It
even
ain't
gonna
the
say that.
teachers.
When you
What
look
it
at,
is,
let me say this.
Go ahead.
When you look at the demographics in the wealthier areas, you look at a Bloomfield or somewhere, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see old money. You're gonna see people that have they're either on the up and coming 40 under 40 or they've inherited money for their family. Same
Facts.
thing from Birmingham and stuff. You go out to West Bloomfield, you see a lot of immigrants and a lot of people have come to this country and made their way. You know what I'm saying? But they've kept it in the family and things like that. We can do the same things for the people that's been here, but we don't have the idealism and we don't have the you know what I'm saying? We want
motivation.
too much. We want too much individualism. It's when you look at it now, it's like if you 35, you're supposed to have what? Your own place,
A house,
car,
2.3
a
kids.
house, be able to take care of, you know what I'm saying, a woman and family and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? These people, they ain't moving out the house till they married. The women don't move out till they married. The young men might move out, you know what I'm saying, but they still contribute to that main household, taking care of their parents
Sure.
and taking care of their grandparents.
And that's something that I give credit to.
Yeah.
TC was
Facts.
talking
Good way to
on the
go.
Mexican brothers, our brothers down south.
Yes, facts.
The Mexican brothers, like Steve said, they come from a place of great poverty.
Facts.
Like we're on our knuckles up here sometimes.
Yes.
not like
yes.
that though.
But them cats make like, I don't know, it's like 11 cents to our dollar
Yeah,
or some
that's what
shit
I'm
like
saying.
that.
That's what I was saying earlier.
So it's like,
and they
now,
got to
now
deal
you
with the
know,
cartel.
like if you were there
yeah.
and your family was there suffering,
You don't
would
wanna-
you not go to the land of
Come
opportunity
on, no, that's
to get
what
a
I'm
job?
saying.
you
Talk-
got
But
to.
but no, I feel you saying that there are some jobs that are lost that way. But like Steve said,
Yeah.
a lot of them are stuff that we feel that we're above.
Right.
Exactly.
There was a program
Right.
in rural farming America. I don't remember what, Nebraska or some shit like that. It was a program that the state legislator introduced to give the jobs back to said white people who were being so.
Disenfranchised.
Yes, they were
Disenfranchised.
exactly. They were losing their jobs to these people. Now they put it in effect, and guess how many people signed up? I can count them on two hands. 6 cats.
So
Damn.
the rest of them didn't
Out of all these
even know
motherfuckers
farming and
complaining,
didn't want to
they're
go out
taking
there
their
and farm.
jobs. They're giving them back. We don't want them anymore. Like, what the fuck? What
I
they
mean,
on
you
about?
shut
That's
no corn.
a shame.
Yeah, right.
Look.
Wait, you want me to pick cabbage?
Listen,
Nah.
Get the fuck.
listen,
Yeah.
but listen. This is what I'm gonna say. I don't think people need to worry about Mexicans stealing jobs until them motherfuckers start becoming like lawyers. and doctors and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
it's headed that way, bro.
Which it ain't a
'Cause
problem.
when
They
you-
need to
'cause
be
when
there,
you go
but
to-
when they start taking over like motherfucking like owning, all type of liquor stores.
No.
When the Mexicans take over the Arabs
No.
in the Middle Eastern,
See,
that's when we got
no,
a
but
problem
see,
about taking
but see,
our
this is
jobs.
what
We
you
got a
don't
problem right
understand.
now,
This
boys.
is-
Doing
this
the shit that
but
we
see,
don't
this
wanna
is what
fucking
you
do
don't
anymore.
understand, bro. Because when Stacks came down there, he
Definitely
could contest to
Chinese
this.
is definitely something, you know what I'm saying,
He could
that
definitely
our
contest
kids
to
need
this.
learn.
When you come down south, like
Yeah.
where I'm at in
Yeah.
Texas, San Antonio, El Paso, like they're running majority of
Mexicans?
everything down there.
Yeah.
Well,
but
I'm
up
not- the
here,
warehouses,
it's like up
GM,
here, it's like the
Chrysler.
well, how
like,
much of that do you think is
Chaldeans
cartel
is up
influence?
here.
It
Right.
is, and
Right.
that's what I was
Cartel
telling my
influence. Right,
my
right.
mother. I said, it has something to do with the
They
cartel.
gotta filter
'cause
that
that's
money
the-
somehow.
You got TS, you got all of these, but we'll get into
It's
that.
not
That's
even
Yeah.
something
it's
else.
not even
That's
that.
something
What's
else.
happening is the
We'll chop
cartels
it up
have
on that.
so much of an influence to the point that they're, you know what I'm saying, they're basically
the
like,
government.
Look, they're
Yes.
like this.
Ooh,
Look,
we
y'all
need to talk.
want to have a plant in Mexico? We gonna
They
we
got
gonna
that
stash some
money.
shit in these motherfucking cargos that y'all take it back to the U.S.
And see, the
You know what I'm saying?
Mexicans, they
And
fight
if y'all
over
shut
land.
this plant down, we gonna fuck everybody up, and that ain't what you want.
But right now, the Mexican drug influence is not what we should be worried about. We should be worried about the influence of the drugs coming from Afghanistan. We should be worried about the money and the drugs that's getting pumped into here from the war that we've been fighting in Afghanistan for. What has it been? 5 years now or some shit like that.
What about the fake ass war on drugs that we've been fighting for years?
For years.
I just said that earlier.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you, man. But we perpetuate the cycle of this duality, even whether it be with politics, Republicans and Democrats, or the left wing, the right wing.
None of that means shit.
They separate. They're just playing us against each other, fellas.
Facts.
They're just playing us against.
It's a government game.
Because
it's bigger than the government.
With that black
They
market
shut it
trade.
down. Why you think they shut it down? Because they trying to figure out another game plan for them to get some more money out of
us.
I'm gonna tell you, like, if you paid attention to
not a game.
If y'all done paid attention to the Republican tax bill that they're trying to pass.
Oh my God.
All right. This is the thing. This is the thing about the Republican tax bill. If you pay attention. All right, they trying to make it seem like they for everybody. They're trying to make it seem like they're giving the corporations a tax break so the corporations can pay us more money and invest more money back into the companies and things like that.
Hashtag
Now,
trickle down economics.
if you work for a company that has that way of thinking, then you're good. But if you work for a company that's all about greed and money, it ain't gonna work out.
Well,
so the thing is that at the end of the day, all this money that they're plugging in and stuff like that, and all this money that they're cutting out of taxes, it got to be made up. Guess what?
That's where the Mexicans come in.
Guess what? Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security.
Social Security.
You know what I'm saying? That's where they're going to rob the money from.
Facts.
So
and they're on it.
A lot of us been working for motherfucking years, and we might not even get to see our Social Security or anything.
None of that.
I ain't counting on it.
They've taken the money to plug these different programs that they putting in. So everybody talking about, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they giving us money, this and that. I'm going to tell y'all like this. If you smart, make good investments.
Facts.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you like this. Invest in federal bonds.
Mm-hmm.
The bond, you know what I'm saying? The bonds that's backed by the government.
That's a safe investment.
Always safe.
Right.
Bitcoin and all that shit might make you rich, but that money ain't backed
not
by
anymore.
Shit.
If you didn't get in on the ground floor, you ain't getting nothing.
Bitcoin is not backed by gold. It's not backed by
smart.
anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're right, though, Steve.
A
lot of
investment of that
so
shit.
that's what y'all got to understand. Like,
it's like selling some weed.
Over the next 5 years, if this Republican tax bill passed over the next 5 years,
and it will.
We got until 2025. Make sure you make wise investments. And make sure you stack your motherfucking bread. Because otherwise, your ass going to be broke.
I'll tell you
and
another.
And by 2025, and wonder why your money ain't stacked up.
That's
and wonder why your bank don't value your money the same.
Well, you should. I'm saying it like this. Like, and you know, I'm going to be honest. Because I don't know how to do nothing else but be honest. By the if you're damn near over 30 plus.
If you got Google,
and you don't have no,
you better Google how to invest.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying?
And not only that,
about, I don't know how to do shit. You better Google the fuck out of it.
Stacking.
You better go to one of these bookstores and get you a book for dummies or something.
Okay, because if you don't have your first 5 or 10 in the next 2 or 3 years, it's about to be tragic. Cause Section 8 and all that shit is fit to go out the window.
Well, fellas, we've been on an up and up with the economy's been
or anything like that.
I just had a conversation with a chick about this, girl. You better bundle up because it's supposed to get cold out here in the
It is. If you got any type of government assistance, whether it be Section 8, whether it be food stamps, whether it be anything,
Social Security, disability.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all better start
that's an easy
preparing
way
to get
out.
stuff together because with the Republicans in office the way they is, like a lot of these programs finna get cut the fuck out.
They
finna get cut the fuck out.
Let's talk that.
And if you not prepared for it,
even
if you gonna fall.
You said Republicans. You did say Republicans, but on the House and Senate vote for that last tax bill,
the
Democrats voted for it too.
Yeah.
So fuck them too.
Hey, but you want to know,
democratically, in office, the Democrats fucking us
we on
over
the
as
right
well.
conversation right here.
That's because both of them is the same side on the same.
Come on,
different side of the same coin.
Come on, Jay.
Not on the same side, but it's like
come on, Jay.
Everybody want their agenda followed.
Hold up.
We want to think like. People want to act like it's a whole difference. Like it's not. It's one
my political
conglomerate
party
that
is
runs
nigga.
all of this
Yeah,
shit.
I-
You know what
The
I'm saying?
government.
Yeah,
I got a little
But
quote.
And who
not
are they
necessarily
funded by? The
government.
Republicans.
Well,
and
not
the
the public.
Democrats.
Yeah.
They're all funded by special interests. But I got a little
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
little quote, some old school knowledge that might just tweak your melon. You might like this.
Yeah.
What if I told you that the left wing and the right wing were part of the same bird?
Oh, yeah. I believe it. I believe it.
That's what I'm saying.
I believe
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like all of this shit going on, really. Like I think I talked about this last week when I talked about Propaganda, the book written by Edward Bernier. Edward Bernier was the nephew of Sigmund Freud.
Mm-hmm.
The nephew of Sigmund Freud. So he wasn't no bum ass motherfucker. So he was teaching people who are the elitists of the world, not America, not Europe, of the world. He taught them how to utilize propaganda to benefit themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Now, propaganda, I mean, the book is fucking, when you read it, he says it before you even fucking open the book on the cover, like, it's people who run the world are the people you don't see, you don't know, and it's a small group of people that actually run this bitch. So whatever's going on, Democratic, Republican, we gotta understand that that's all bullshit. And it's
It
people
might
we
be-
ain't never
So
gonna
is it
know.
the, so is it the
But
New
this
World
small
Order?
No, it's always been the same order. It's always been the
We're
same.
not
people
getting
in
influencers though.
Yeah, the
You know what I'm
order.
saying?
The people with money and the people who
yeah.
don't
You
have
Have
gonna
money.
Those
You're
people.
gonna have.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what
gonna
I want to
have-
get
Those
on.
people are the
Because
ones
there's
that
no
run
more
this shit.
fucking middle class.
Yeah.
Let's get that
They
understood
run
right
all
now.
of this shit.
Let's
Yeah.
let's
You know
get
what
that
I'm saying?
understood. Either you got that bag, and
Yeah.
that goes back to what you were saying. Either you're gonna get this bag and have that bag and maintain that bag,
Yeah.
or you just don't have that bag and you want to be
Yeah.
trying to look for a handout.
Yeah, I seen.
And I like that
Yeah.
because it separates the laziness. You're gonna go out there and go hustle and go get that money,
Yeah.
or you just gonna be broke as hell. One
Yeah.
of the two. It's gonna make you use your brain. You
And it's
did.
going to
Right.
turn into like some countries is like that. Like a lot of countries don't have like Social Security. A lot of countries don't have a system that takes care of the handicap. Where if you're mentally unable to deal with yourself, where you can go get live in a SIP home, you can go live in a group home. Like a lot of countries don't do that. Like,
Right.
you gone, motherfucker.
Facts.
Like you out of here. You know what I'm saying? They don't deal with
Facts.
that type of shit. So
Okay.
we keeping. You know what I'm saying? This is like some countries operate like the 300. We don't operate like the 300.
Yeah.
We you know what I'm saying? We making money off of these people who are ill, sick and all these things like that. We do these type of things here. They don't do that in the other countries.
we create
So-
the illnesses
Yeah,
here.
and come on. But this is a country that also creates its own illnesses. We create eczema. We create asthma. You know what I'm saying? We create all these illnesses
Anything
through
on
our
the
water
mouth.
system.
Okay.
All these things.
Okay.
This is a country that make us
But
sick.
one
All this
question,
shit, you
one
know what I'm
question
saying?
though. Like, think if we got 7 billion people, 7.5 billion or whatever it is that populate the planet, and each one of them people has a kid, whatever the numbers are. What do y'all think about overpopulation? What if we're at the point where the planet is no longer fucking sustainable? We're already eating horse meat, dog meat, whatever in our hamburger. There's the food's fucked up, the water's fucked up. Everything is
But
a
that-
mess
but that-
because there's so many damn people.
And that goes back to two things. One, perception. You know what I'm saying? If the animals on this earth was put for us for, you know what I'm saying, for consumption and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's not normally the kind of animal that we would eat or anything like that doesn't mean it's bad. You know what I'm saying? So we never looked at it like that. I just want to put that out there.
Right.
Then the other thing is that
Dog.
overpopulation ain't gonna
You
happen
better
because
stop fucking
there
playing with me,
overpopulation ain't gonna happen because there's so many unpopulated areas
Yeah, so
like
many.
Antarctica, Alaska,
Yeah.
Canada, all these places that we ain't. You know
You
what I'm
just said
saying?
Antarctica and Canada. You know that's uninhabitable.
No.
Ain't nobody living in
Oh,
Canada.
wait
I'm
a
trying to
minute.
go back to the
Wait a
perception
minute.
part.
Wait a minute. They tell you it's uninhabitable,
Right.
but this motherfucker's living there year round. You see what I'm saying? You have to adapt to the culture
Well,
and to the way to live on that land.
Yeah,
you won't live like you living in Michigan,
I'm pretty
but you'll
great.
live
So-
like you living on
I'm
the
the
fucking
So
same.
if all
iceberg.
the fucking cows gone,
So-
Right.
you mean to tell me if they tell you they cook this shit in fucking cat meat, you gonna eat that
Okay,
shit?
look at this.
No, I'm asking
hold
you a
on.
question,
I'm about
bro.
to answer your question.
Okay.
So who
God
told
damn
you?
it.
Don't
Listen,
tell me what I
listen.
mean.
You
Yeah.
grew up eating cow, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if you grew up where a cow was a house pet? What if you was in, hold on.
It
Hold
is.
on.
It
It
was.
is.
That's how
What
it
if you was in
started.
India or somewhere?
Oh,
What if you was in India or somewhere where the cow was a house pet?
Okay,
or,
but
you be like,
a sacred animal.
And you
Okay.
be like, I don't want to eat old Betsy.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You would look at it differently. But
look at it
because perception, because we were raised in a society where we look at certain animals as food. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have the perception that, like, yo, I ain't eating no donkey. I ain't eating no house cat. I ain't eating no this or that.
So it goes
You know what
back
I'm
to
saying?
what I'm asking you. Fuck what you. I understand the perception part. Will you eat a fucking cat if it tastes like fucking cow? Let's fuck that shit. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck the perception part.
Hey, long
If I feed you,
I would.
If
I
I don't
would
know
eat
it's
a
house
cat.
cat, that house cat getting ate. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that's what the
Say
fuck
like
I
that.
like to hear.
Fluffy
So
getting
it
ate.
don't have nothing to do with no house cat. There's no
Hold on.
fucking cow. This is what I'm
Mitten
saying.
is getting
It
his
got
ass
something to
ate.
do.
I'm
It's got
sorry.
something to
I
do
don't know shit
with
about
that
it.
shit is on that plate. It's looking good. It's
Yeah.
got a fork in that bitch.
Yeah.
You ready to tear that hoe up?
you said
Let's
house
fuck
cat.
what you talking about. And that
You said house
perception.
cat, though.
As long as
Fuck
it
that.
smells
It
good.
smells
That's how
good,
the,
right.
the
Thank you,
only
sir.
I need to
Thank
perceive.
you,
Hey,
sir.
You put
Put some
seasoning-
barbecue sauce
It's
on that
good.
bitch. With Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh God.
We on that
said
shit.
house cat.
Let's stop this
Hey,
perception
We
shit.
gonna get
You
sued
can
by
put some
PETA for
seasoning-
this.
Fuck
shit.
Betsy. Look, fuck Betsy. And
said
babe.
house cat.
Look, fuck Betsy, Charlotte Webb, and babe.
I ain't fucking with no house cat.
Okay, fuck that shit.
I ain't fucking with no house cat.
Only reason he said that because he got a
Shout
cat.
out
fool.
China Jade.
I'm eating. Look, I ain't fucking with no house cats. I'm eating street cats.
Shout out
Them
China.
motherfuckers been out here exercising.
China
The meat is leaner.
No,
You know what
fuck
I'm
that.
saying? I ain't-
Y'all got me on
fuck
that
the house
bullshit
cat. I'm
now.
eating the street
No,
cat.
fuck China Jade. Look, fuck
If-
China
hey,
Jade.
look, if rat was a delicacy like lamb chops, niggas would be eating rat.
True.
Niggas would be.
Look, come on,
Look,
now.
I just
Give me niggas
no,
a lamb.
But how you
Let
know
me
you're not
clarify-
eating
hold up.
rat?
Hold on, let me clarify that.
How you know you're not eating
I
that
hope
shit?
niggas- People
You
would
hope
be
you
eating
not.
rat. If it was a delicacy, if some French motherfucking chef or something like that, like y'all don't know what y'all missing out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's that shit
whatever,
called?
rat is a
Escargot.
Escargot.
Rat is-
People
rat is
tearing
a-
that shit up.
Hold on, but I'm just saying, if they said rat was a delicacy, then people around the
would.
world, like literally, like you wouldn't
They
even be
eat
able to,
fucking-
you wouldn't even,
yeah,
you wouldn't
yeah.
be able to find New York rats no more because people would literally be
big.
rounding rats
Right,
up
right.
and
Let 'em-
cooking them. You
let
know
'em
what I'm
tear
saying?
it up.
In New York,
That's
rats
just
would
like-
be like the top because they like
That's
New
what I'm
York
saying.
rats.
New
They
York rats is so
bigger,
damn big,
they
right.
stronger.
You into this shit,
You know
huh?
what I'm saying?
You
Like,
into this shit. You
fit
back
in.
in this shit, huh?
But I'm just saying,
You back in this
but hold
rat
on.
shit, huh?
But you gotta look. Like my parents grew up in the country. They was eating coon and possum and
Yeah,
stuff like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you know, I
so
know.
They don't, you know,
I
but
know.
we look at coon and possum as vermin. Like nigga, I ain't eating no coon.
Because
I ain't
where
eating
we
no possum.
from? Where we
You know what I'm saying?
from?
'Cause
The
we-
Midwest.
We
Right.
but people in the
This is
Midwest
where
eat
they
it.
raised
We
us.
just have
Oh.
a more city
So
mentality.
you eating rat and shit nowadays, huh?
I know people that do.
No, I'm asking you, do you
I
eat
don't
rat?
eat it because it's not my flavor. But
At the end
Oh,
of the day, hold on,
this is
Hold on.
bullshit.
At the end of the day, if it was a zombie apocalypse, you don't give a fuck what meat that motherfucker is. That bitch about to get devoured. You know what I'm
He took
saying?
it-
Like,
he took it to the
if you-
zombie.
you
Keep
know
talking
what I'm
about the
saying?
zombie
If
shit.
this motherfucker
I'm starting to
zombie
rub off
apocalypse,
on you. What's
nigga,
going on with this zombie shit?
Who
You been
eats
talking about
zombies?
the zombie
Yeah,
shit.
that's how I break shit down. You know, that's how I put everything.
The
in
worst,
perspective.
I get it.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
worst
Like,
case scenario.
The worst case scenario.
This shit is
Right.
crazy.
The worst, that's
I
how I
get
put
it.
shit. The worst case scenario right now is if all this shit. What would racism matter? I'm gonna say something.
All right, if y'all looking
that
at my second
motherfucking,
Facebook Live where y'all can see me very
what was his
clearly.
name? Fine. Okay, I'm gonna say what
My
Ronald
battery
Reagan was
dying.
saying.
Wait a minute, I might.
What would it matter?
I'm gonna plug it. I'm gonna plug
Black, white, Puerto Rican. What would it matter if aliens came down here and there was a whole
gotta
other
plug that,
ball
'cause I
game
ain't
we got to
even
deal
fucking
with?
using
You
it.
feel me?
Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
no, I'm saying we going through
Yo,
through
stop
like
playing.
yo,
racism.
no, I
But
feel-
how
I
big is
feel like-
racism? How much will racism matter if we had to deal with man-eating lizards from
No,
outer space?
I totally feel what
Would
you're
your
saying.
race matter at
Is-
that point?
Is that
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Run
That's the
this
worst
shit
case
by
scenario.
me again.
Hang on.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me run this by so you can understand.
because I'm.
He understand. Well, I'm saying worst case
What did you
scenario.
plug this into,
Everybody
the
is
wall or
beefing
to
about
the
race.
wall, man?
Everybody
I ain't
beefing
reaching.
about motherfucking
So you just put it on my
religion, Democrat, Republican. What would all that shit matter if there was a whole nother motherfucking alien race that came out here to fuck shit up. What those
wouldn't.
separatisms matter?
Well, they say. I just talked to my brother. I just talked to my
So
brother.
let's
that,
act like that now.
Hold on,
You know
no.
what I'm saying?
But no.
Let's act like
We're
that
not
now.
gonna do that because I just talked to my bro,
Yeah.
and he's saying that it's other life forms on other different planets.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
So-
what if one of them
We
came
get
down
that.
here to tear shit up? What I'm saying is, what would our separatisms matter if somebody came from outer space and want to fuck all of us up?
They would
Right.
cease.
It wouldn't matter.
If this
They would
motherfucker
cease.
was Chinese
It
and
wouldn't
I'm black
matter.
and we had this little beef, if that motherfucker Muslim and I'm Christian,
It wouldn't
do
matter.
that matter now? Nah, it don't. Let's get these motherfuckers because they ready to fuck all of us up.
Yo,
Well,
You feel me?
that goes into
So,
the
but
that goes
it
into
wouldn't
the
matter.
United
It
States and
shouldn't matter.
and the shit like Russia, and you got all these different situations.
all
So,
that bullshit.
this
But
is
here-
goes
That
beyond
matter.
that.
It don't.
Something bigger than
None of
us
that shit
coming
wouldn't even matter.
but
to
it
us.
always boils down to what's bigger than us.
It should.
Just like the fucking meteor.
Yeah.
Yo, but
that just
TC.
dropped down to Detroit,
Yo.
but motherfuckers still ain't getting it together.
Yeah, but
so
TC,
that's the bigger point.
TC.
I mean,
The
shit,
thing
what
is,
the
T.
fuck?
That's a
People
whole
not gonna
nother
change. People not gonna change, bro. People
Well,
are
they-
who they are,
well,
and
people
and
are
you
who
gotta
they
accept
are.
that shit.
The
But
thing
it was
is,
a
TC,
concept
here's what I'm saying.
I would just say it was a concept of what would all of these differences matter if something bigger than us came to take us over. You know what I'm
Our
saying?
differences wouldn't matter.
What if
No, they would
okay.
cease. They would cease
Yeah.
to be. They would
Yeah,
cease to
yeah,
be.
It should. Would you let if you were like Muslim, and I'm
Terminators.
Christian, and then you hated me because I was Christian and you was Muslim, but it was somebody that was gonna fuck both of us up? Would you be like, I'm gonna still be trying to fuck you? You be like, yeah, fuck it. Let's
You're on
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but no.
That's what I'm saying,
I understand
though. You know what I'm
that,
saying?
but
That's all
understand,
it
but
is.
understand what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
bigger than us, and bigger than and you're Muslim, I'm Christian.
Right.
Yeah.
We have shit that can kill us. That people don't understand,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And they don't
Yeah.
look at that. They look at, I'm gonna go through my everyday life and be who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to accept the person for who they are. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to.
You know,
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
yeah,
that's
it
what
boils
people
down
need
to
to
a whole
do.
nother
That's
situation.
exactly what we need to
But
do.
that's what
We
he's
need to accept
saying.
to be
Yeah,
who
I
we
understand what
are.
he's saying.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing
that's
with.
exactly
I never
what
said
we
that I
do.
disagree.
Slow
with you.
down.
No,
All
that's
right.
exactly what we need
Slow
to
down.
do.
Yeah.
Accept
But
people
that's
for exactly who
basically
they are.
that's basically
And let
what
it be.
what Jeremiah is saying is that
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we got to put the bullshit aside because
Facts.
we all humans at the end of
At
the
the
day.
end of the
Yeah.
fucking day.
And that it may be something out there, you know what I'm saying, that's bigger than us. They want to fuck us up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So if we don't come together, we ain't got a chance. Period. Point blank.
facts.
Yeah, look.
But-
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
But even with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like all the petty differences and things that people make, it all came from back in the day during slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Because people were pit against each other to make them think that either somebody was inferior or that somebody was better or whatever the case was. It was like, okay, Jeremiah can work longer hours than Noah, so Noah, I want you to supervise Jeremiah, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because you can't be out in the heat that long. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And-
Native
and
American. I
matter
can
of
take that
fact-
shit.
Matter of fact, Noah. Matter of fact, Noah, you not me, but you're a little bit below me. You know what I'm saying? But I consider you my brother. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You supervise him, and if he get out of line, you fuck him up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying the caste system, like the whole thing with people thinking that what Maya was talking about unity, how we
Facts.
see differences and we have this delineation between us, how we look at each other on the surface instead of looking at each other as just humans.
Yes.
I stopped seeing
Right.
color a long time ago.
Me
man.
too.
Right.
Me
I,
too.
I don't.
Right.
Hey, we're all bleeding red. We're all the same thing.
Goddamn
Man.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn right.
I don't believe in any of that shit.
Me
I
neither.
can learn to hate people for reasons other than their
Their
skin,
skin color.
their
That's
religion,
right.
their
Let's talk
whatever.
that. Let's talk
If
that.
you are
I
a
just
fuck
like people
boy,
shit that they
I
do
don't
to
like
me.
you.
Yeah.
Fuck
Facts.
Bubba.
But when it comes
Fuck
back to
you.
aliens or dinosaurs or some crazy shit, that I've said that we need a cataclysmic event like that to bring people back together. Like we need to be invaded by aliens, like Independence Day type shit.
Yeah.
Because then, no matter what, you could be fucking blue, and people are gonna be like, "Dude, we got to me. We're gonna get
I
these
get it.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop it. It's humanity bonds together
Facts.
in moments of great tragedy."
And that go back to what I said earlier. It's bigger than us from the beginning.
I
We're in the city, or we're in states where we want to kill each other. You go or you look all around the United States of America, everybody's picking up guns and everybody wants to be better. And it's like, why can't people just stick together and let's get this money together?
Yo, here's
you
what's
dig what I'm saying?
I saw this
because
quote.
money is the reason why. Money is the exact reason
But
why.
it's so much out here to get.
Hold on. You got to look at it like this. You got to understand. First, you got to understand currency.
Money's the fucking problem.
Money is the reason why we can't get together, because we got off the barter system and we went into the currency system. Currency was fine until in the 70s when they stopped backing currency with gold.
40s.
They was like, we going to just start printing motherfucking money. That's why everything got more expensive. That's where inflation and shit came from.
When Woodrow Wilson signed the Federal Reserve into effect in 1944 is when all that shit went.
When you came back.
We work for the banks now, right, Steve?
When you came back currency with gold, that means the value of currency, you know what I'm saying, is depleted. If it was all backed by gold, then we wouldn't have that problem. See, this is why they killed Gaddafi. Because
he wanted
in Kingston, right?
Hold on. No. Gaddafi was in Libya.
He was the dictator of Libya who we installed.
I was looking at something.
He was trying to create the dinar to be the currency of them, which would have had
backed by
the dinar.
gold.
The dinar would have been worth more than the American dollar because it was backed by gold. You feel me?
Yeah.
It actually had backing.
Yeah,
but
gold is still
because gold is plentiful in
backing.
Africa. But at the end of the day, they was like, yo, if he be successful in this shit, he gonna fuck up currency everywhere. American currency gonna be fucked up. Currency everywhere else is gonna be depleted. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop this shit.
So we smoked him. We created.
Yeah. So instead of trying to work with Gaddafi, they basically killed him. Hillary Clinton gave the order to take Gaddafi out.
Hillary Clinton,
quote unquote, we came, we saw, he died.
Hold on,
hold on. Hillary Clinton
hold on. You gotta
set
understand.
out shooters to kill.
Wow, she was the Secretary of State at the time.
She laughed about it, said, we came, we saw, he died.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But see, this is the thing. President Obama was trying to work with him, but she was the Secretary of State at the time, and she gave the order, you know what I'm saying, to take his ass out.
But how did, as Secretary of State, you go over
She didn't go over. She went under. You feel me?
But how do you go under the fucking president?
Because you
went
have
under. Let me tell you like this: if you go under the president, I don't know how this shit is set up, but I would have her ass locked up for years.
Okay. Oh, why you think she had to step down from Secretary of State?
I don't give a fuck. Her ass would be locked up.
That's why she didn't
you know
win
how
the
motherfucker
presidency.
starving in that bitch? She'd be starving in that motherfucker.
That's why.
I ain't lying.
But that's why she had to
Ain't got
step
nothing
down
to do
from
with
Secretary of State, and that's why she's currently not in the office at all. You know what I'm saying?
That's
because
bullshit.
people seen through the bullshit. But you gotta understand.
That's probably another reason why she's not president. That's probably another reason why she. No, fuck
exactly
that.
why I voted
But
for
that's
Trump.
probably another
What
reason
he
why
said.
motherfuckers was confused. They like, do we take this dumbass motherfucker or
Right,
do we
right.
take this undercovering motherfucker?
No,
Hey,
no, no.
let me
Trump
give
did-
one
Trump
thing. Let me
played-
say one thing before you go, Steve.
Go ahead.
I gotta give it.
it's
I got.
definitely that time.
We gotta wrap it up here anyway. And thanks
Right,
again to you
right.
guys for having me on. Big up the Dome City crew.
Most definitely.
But
Shout out to
man,
No
it
Dilla.
comes back to that 48% of the American populace did not go to the polls. That
They
means
didn't.
that half of this country has got a brain like us. That they said, I'm not buying into this voting for the lesser of two evils. I'm not picking a piece of shit or a piece of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We stayed at home. George Carlin said, if you vote, it's your fault. You put one of those fuckers in office.
That's
if you
right.
don't vote, shit. I mean, they say, oh, that's your power, blah, 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 blah. Well, I voted for me this year. After I voted for Bernie in the primaries and he won Michigan, I did my job, bro.
I voted for
I'm
Bernie
not about
and I
to play
voted for
with
Jill
you
Stein.
no more, dog.
I did my job, bro. Michigan
Yeah.
won. He won in Michigan.
Yeah.
I voted for Bernie and I voted for Jill Stein. You know what I'm saying? I definitely didn't want to see Hillary take
Well,
it.
I couldn't
Nary
vote.
one
Let me
of
tell
them.
you why I
Definitely
couldn't
didn't
vote.
wanna see,
Can I tell you why I couldn't vote? Because
Trump.
I wasn't fucking near to vote.
He's
But
like,
if not, I would have voted for them too. Shit.
TC was
I
previously
think-
indisposed.
Yeah.
I was in Texas. Shit.
But at
We
the
was in
but at
another
the
realm.
at the end of the day, man, what we all have to realize is that we all people.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that if you're gonna let color separate us, then you know what I'm saying, you gotta
You're
be
part of the
blind.
problem.
We you know what I'm saying? We are all people. Regardless of DNA, regardless of whatever, we are all people. You know what I'm saying? the biggest thing I want y'all to take for this episode of Dome City Radio Show tonight really is to think about the circumstances that you're in.
Facts.
Think about your community.
Mm-hmm.
Think about, you know what I'm
That's
saying,
it.
what kind of future you want your kids to have and what things you want them to grow up in. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make the change, you got to start making the change now. The change starts with us.
Right
'Cause
now.
Our kids can't vote yet.
It ain't too late.
You know what I'm saying? They're not educated and they're also not old enough. But the change starts with us if we want to change the future to a future that benefits all people, period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want y'all to think about and take away from this episode of the Dome City Radio Show. But also, it's my motherfucking birthday.
Whoa.
And I'm motherfucking turned up. You know what I'm saying? We splashed. Hey, if you didn't see it, go back and watch on my social media. We splashed the bottle before we started the show.
Well, now.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely turned up.
On some Dome City shit,
You know what I'm saying?
though.
And had a gold bottle of the, you know what I'm saying, the Bel Air Rose, you know, before during the show, you know what I'm saying? So
I just want to thank.
I'm feeling good, but I want y'all to definitely look for my new viral video
Facts.
produced by myself and my co-host Jeremiah Pauling. It's called
Let me hold something.
Let Me Hold Something.
I like
You
that.
can find it on my social media, on my Facebook. You can find it on my Instagram, DJ Stacks Money on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Click the links, go watch the video. I appreciate y'all support. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let everybody else get a shout out to their social medias and where you can find them, where you can go follow them. Thanks for Noah coming out tonight, man.
Yes,
and
yes.
Appreciated
Thanks, man.
that.
What's up?
Any local
Really appreciate you, bro.
any local entertainers or artists, y'all need to definitely follow Noah, get his information.
Yes.
And
Great man.
You know what I'm saying? Try and get on his radio station because
Facts.
it's a world, not a local, it's a worldwide radio station.
Yeah.
You
Got
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying? So I'm
knowledge.
gonna let everybody
Lot of
else speak
knowledge.
before we log off here.
Go ahead, Noah. You started off, baby.
All
Go
right.
ahead, Noah.
Yeah,
Drop
once
off.
again, I'm got to give big thanks. Much love to all my Yagtown crew. Thanks for
Already.
having me, guys. Shout out to the drumbase.space, all my fans
Noah
out
is
there.
for Pontiac, y'all, for y'all that don't know.
Okay, quit
Yeah,
playing now.
yeah.
Yaktown, baby. We in here.
Yagtown, we stay up
We
north
in
side,
here.
like this.
Believe
what I'm
that.
saying? But it's drumbase.space. You can find me on social media at SoundCloud or Mixcloud.com/Detroit Raver. I'm also on Hear This At, or you can find us on Twitter and Facebook. Look for Drumbase. That's DRUMBASE, Drumbase. Like I said, you can find me on the social media at SoundCloud or Mixcloud.com/Detroit Raver for all them free music. So big up, y'all.
Already. We appreciate you once again, bro. Come on, JP. Come on now. Talk that talk.
Ready?
Talk that talk, baby.
The
You know where to
co-host.
catch me, the co-host of Dome City Radio.
Oh.
Catch me on Facebook at Jeremiah Pauling. Instagram at comedian J Pauling. I'm gonna be at Starters tonight.
Yeah.
So if y'all going to Starters,
Y'all
what
better go to-
Starters?
no.
Starters downtown or Starters on Plymouth?
On
The
Plymouth.
one on Plymouth.
Already.
On Plymouth. That's the real Starters.
I just
gotta
wanna
get
say
out
this.
there to you too,
I've
because I know
never
you
been to the
funny
Starters
as
on
hell.
Plymouth,
I
but
do
I
my
love
damn
the
thing.
Starters downtown lamb chops. That's all I want to say. But anyway, Starters on Plymouth.
Starters on
I'm headed
Plymouth.
there right now, so as soon as I leave here, I'm going there.
And he off that
Come
drink.
on through. I had a couple little waters.
No, he off that drink, Lord. He off that drink.
This
All right,
nigga been
man.
drinking Bel
Shout
Air
out
Rose.
to TC trying to get a nigga pulled over by the
He
police.
on that drink.
Don't worry, I got his escort.
Already.
I'll follow him.
Already.
Oh, we good though, man. So we having a great time here tonight, man. Dome City Radio. My main man Noah Bernard coming
Already.
representing drumbase.space, which is a great radio station. You
Yes.
can download the app, listen in anytime you want to.
100% free.
Ooh.
All free.
All free.
No commercials, no bullshit. For all, and all you
Hey, we might have to get
any
our
MCs,
radio show
it's
on
rather
drumbase.space.
it is definitely. Oh yeah, y'all can come. I got you. I'll set you up
We in there.
for sure,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We there.
It's very hip hop
Yeah.
oriented. That drum and bass, man. Y'all got to get down. If you know anybody who spits, maybe next time I'll bring a little sample so y'all can hear what I'm talking about. It's just
Okay.
been around
Alright,
since the mid '90s, early '90s. But I think y'all like it. So
Yeah.
thanks again for having me, guys.
Facts.
Definitely.
For
TC
sure. Thanks
Top
for coming
Class.
You already know what it is on Facebook, Top Class General. On IG is Swag God TC. On IG, on Twitter, I've been drinking. On Twitter, it's DCME_TC. Make sure y'all log on to www.DomeCityMusicAndEntertainment. Get all my music, all my mixtapes for free. It's for free. It's all good music.
we like that freeness.
It's for free. You
For
can't
free.
beat it. You dig? Make
Right.
sure you also go get the album New Heights on all social media, all social stores. We on Spotify, Tidal, Google Play. Also
That
on the
shit bang.
www.DomeCityMusicAndEntertainment.com page. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead, log on, get this music, support the music, support what we doing up here, man. You know,
That's
we
what's
coming
up.
out of pocket with this, you dig? Nobody sponsoring this. We doing this, you dig? So make sure
Right.
y'all log on, man. Go to the YouTube page, Dome City TV. And log on to check this stuff out. And also, make sure y'all go check out their viral video. I want to thank my bro Noah once again for coming out, man. And
Yes,
it's
sir.
been a blessing. You did.
So definitely is to all my fans, man. All my fans on IG. Thanks y'all for tuning in. All my fans on Facebook and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, DomeCityMusicAndEntertainment.com. Definitely go and check out everything that we got over there. We also have the podcast over there. You can download the MP3 of the podcast, and you can also download the videos. We got the videos all the way up to the preseason of episode 5. This is the actual season, episode 2. So we had these episodes up as well, and we're gonna continue to bring y'all good content, good conversation, and everything that y'all want to talk about. If you want a topic or you want to see on, you want to appear on the show, hit me up at djstacksmoney.com at Gmail. That's pretty much it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Like I said, this is our new time on Saturdays. We just trying to see how it's going, you know what I'm saying? If Saturdays work better than Fridays. So keep tuning in and look for us. You know what I'm saying? We'll post on social media, on Facebook. Look for my viral video. It's on all my social media sites. So it's on my YouTube, it's on my IG, and it's on my Facebook. It's called Let Me Hold Something, starring me and Jeremiah Paulin, you know what I'm saying? Directed by Jeremiah Paulin. And I want y'all to definitely go and check that out, man. I appreciate all the followers. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. And thank y'all. So we'll see y'all next week. Next Saturday.
Not
Remember
next
that.
Friday.
7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thank y'all.
One tribe, one love.
Hey. So, that's talking, right? So I seen how you do this. For real.
You ain't even announce it. You should have been online like, it's my motherfucking birthday. Turn up. You ain't even saying that. If I would have remembered that your birthday was the 26th, I was like, come out there. 25th. I thought it was 26th. But I would have told you come out there and shake that motherfucking bottle up and spray that shit. I bought a whole bottle just the motherfucking way.
I ain't never tasted it.
My parents are from Port Huron, which is still north. Oh, yeah. The wind chill does, yeah.
I worked on my birthday too. Huh? I got this one other than the rose because I done had the rose too many times. So I was like, let me get the gold bottle.
Hey, man, we gotta get our music. New music. This is some new music that's coming out. This is the best. Yeah, we just got it.
We still live right now.
We about to really do that.
Yeah, we still live on Instagram.
Incriminating. He's worried about incriminating us. You don't even have any accountability anyway.
I gotta go out and do my recap. I only got
among the niggas. Hey, I ain't even understand.